right, so let's just talk about it. If you're landing on this video, the fact of the matter is, and the chances are that you've run across a lot of information about making money online, from various approaches to tactics to strategies to things that you can actually sell, even right down to business models. And what I can tell you with all of my years of being online, there really is a simplified way to not only start making money online, but there's a simplified way to get to your first $50,000 to $150,000 in one single year. And I know with the volumes of people that I personally work with as customers and even clients, that a lot of them do have the aspiration of wanting to either supplement their retirement. So I'm 50 years old and I attract a lot of people that are nearing the end of their working years and they realize they don't have the money to retire the way they really want to retire. But on the other end of that, I also attract a lot of people that simply want to become job optional in the next year or two. And what I can tell you as someone that was able to walk away from her nursing job, replace her nursing income, and build a 6-figure-a-year business, it really does take intention. And I'm here to be an advocate for the new person online. I'm here to help you break through all of the chatter and all of the noise, and to give you a very simplified plan that if you follow it, right, I think you will amaze yourself at the results that you can actually get. So this video is not just another one of those videos. This video is going to be a breakthrough plan for you. It's the exact plan, it's the exact focus, it's the exact strategy, it's the exact tactics that I followed the very first year that I earned over $100,000, and it's the exact plan that I'm following to this very day. Everything else that I've tried over the years has made me money. I've always made money online, but there were definitely years where I had better years than others. And there were years where I had really, really good months, but I still didn't break through 6 figures. And there were years where I had really, really great months. I made 6 figures, but it was an absolute struggle. I'm experiencing one of my biggest years in business yet, and I am working far less, accomplishing far more. And so I can't help but make sure more and more people realize there really can be a simpler way if you will just decide to run your business different or embark on your business differently. If you are just getting started, good news, because this plan is going to help you save time, energy, money, and finances by learning how to block out the noise and to only focus on the key factors that are going to contribute to your goal of earning $50,000 to $150,000 in the next 12 months. So grab your notebook and grab your pen. You're going to want to take notes because I'm telling you, this is the plan that can help you accomplish what you came to this video to accomplish. Now, I'm going to tell you right up front exactly how I was able to accomplish this for myself and the areas that I focused on. And then I'm going to break down why these things are so important. And that's really where I believe you're going to want to take notes. There's a lot of people that just want the how-tos, and that's fine. But I think when you really understand the why behind it, it really solidifies, again, why you need to focus on those things. And it allows you to buy into the actual plan. And so again, I'm sharing these things from experience because you can decide to either be scattered out there, trying a bunch of things, doing a bunch of things, listening to a bunch of voices, and that's where you end up with frustration and a bunch of noise, right? And oftentimes you end up spending so much more money unnecessarily, or you can decide upon a simpler plan, and that's what I'm going to help you with. So the things that I focused on to help me very simply earn over $100,000 in my business is, number one, I always make a decision going into the year that I'm going to make $100,000, no less. I create a plan, right? I work that plan and I know that I'm only going to stay in my lane, that I'm not going to look left, look right. I'm not going to worry about what other people are doing. I'm not going to get shiny object syndrome. I'm not going to spend my money unnecessarily. And every single instance where I feel like those things are creeping up, I rein myself back in because, again, I have physically committed to a plan. I didn't just give it lip service, but the way that I look at it, I physically commit to it. And because I have this commitment, right, this strong commitment behind it, I don't allow things to pull me away for too long. If something gets my attention, again, I rein myself back in because I know the commitment that I made to my plan. I also only focus on one product and one target market of people that I'm focused on that I know my product is a heck yes to them. And then I also only focus on one marketing platform. And so I'm going to break down exactly how to approach all these things, why they are so important, and how they are going to fuel your journey to $50,000 to $150,000 over these next 12 months. Okay, so here is why a one product focus is so important and why it is key. Again, remember, I'm coming from a place of being online for now 17 years. And so over my 17 years, I've had very simple plans like I'm sharing with you right now, and the same plan that I'm rocking right now. And I've also had plans that were very, very complex. Like, check this out. I vividly remember quite a few years ago, about 6 years ago, when I was in my coaching consulting era, I remember writing on a Google Doc that I was going to launch like 12 products. Basically, every single month, I was going to launch a brand new product. And I had to have a marketing plan for that product. I had to have a launch plan for that product. I had to have like income projections for that product. I had to create those products, right? Like I had to establish a flow and essentially like a whole new business around those individual products. Well, I can basically tell you that in that year, I did not stick to that plan whatsoever because it was very, very tiresome. What I have discovered about the one product approach is it allows you to go all in. So there's no month where I'm wondering what I'm going to sell or why I'm going to sell it or what is my marketing approach, or I'm never worrying about launching anything because I am so sold on my product that I am selling. And we're going to go through an entire like breakdown in everything. So please stay with me. You are going to entirely leave better. Like I truly believe this is going to be one of the best videos to help you in accomplishing your goal. So you get sold on this, right? It's one product. You get to go all in when it comes to your marketing, your content creation, talking to other people about it. You begin to build up a conviction. The way that I feel about the one product that I sell in my business is different than the way I felt about it even a year ago. Why is that? It's because every single day that I get to talk about it and that people purchase it and I see what it does for them and how it helps them, it furthers my own conviction. It drives me deeper into this product. And at that point, it's not about I need to make money with this product. How do I sell this product? Selling it's going to be a given, but the mindset now is how do I get this in the lives of other people? So my conviction level rises, right? And you're going to find the same thing to be true with you as well when you really, really buy into the one product mindset and plan. Also, this is why it's so important when it comes to your customer is have you ever been put in a situation where you were given a variety of choices and you felt like you were going to choose wrong? Online, I often see this when it comes to stand stores, link trees, beacon stores, where, maybe you have found someone you really like and you go over to their link and their link has like 5 or 6 or maybe 10 different options. You feel like you're going to choose wrong. And each and every one of us, like we'll make buying decisions when we know it's in our best interest and it's going to get us where we want to go. And so when you only have one product and someone comes across you, they like you and they want the solution and you're only talking up one product, it makes it really, really easy for them to feel confident that they're making the right decision. I always talk about this. People want to feel smart when they make a buying decision. They want to feel like they are buying the thing that's really going to help them, give them their desire. So like in my business, I know that my ideal market, there are people that want to learn how to make money online and they want to feel confident that if they follow the steps that they're going to be successful. And so being that every single day I talk my product up, I do the marketing, right? I'm never sending emails or doing videos, running promos on a gazillion different things because I always want to instill and convey the confidence that if you want to make money online and you really, really want to learn this stuff, like you have found not only the right person, but you've also found the right product. It is really, really hard to do this when every single week or every single month you're launching a different product. You have this approach, and I'm going to speak from my own experience. You'll get to a point where the person you want to help, like your target market, and if you're brand new to making money online, these are all things that you're going to have to learn, which again, a plug for my product, why I love selling what I sell. But that brings me back to my product is I used to sell two things. I used to sell a $100 blueprint that I created, and it's a really, really great blueprint. And I used to also sell what I sell now in terms of my money-making community, right? With the digital marketing course that teaches everything about making money online. And here was the problem. is that when people bought that $100 blueprint, while it was really, really great instructions, it still was a partial solution. They still had a lot of questions around how to do things, how to get things set up. It wasn't complete, right? And so it's like another purchase was necessary in order for them to get the full outcome, to get the full result that they wanted in terms of learning how to really make money online, how to get set up, like all of the nitty gritty details. And so I just did not feel good anymore about selling a partial solution. And I knew that I was doing the very best thing for my person that had a sincere desire to want to make money online, to get set up, to want to, supplement their retirement. Like this person that really had a solid goal of wanting to do this. I knew the best product was this product. And so I put that blueprint on hold, right? And I still leverage it in my business in terms of like talking points, and I leverage the goodness, but I don't sell it, right? I only sell the thing that I know is going to get my person a result. And because I sell my thing in this way, my customers have the confidence to buy it because they know, right, my conviction level, my confidence around it, and they feel confident that this is going to be the thing that's going to help them learn, get set up, and, set them up to get the results that they want. And that's really, really important. And so this one product approach, there's so many things that I can say about it, but as someone that might be newer to making money online or struggling, right, I hope that you're seeing why a lot of these examples that you may see of people that have, again, these stand stores where they have a gazillion products, and maybe that's been a reason why you haven't gotten started because you feel like you don't have 5 offers or 5 different things to sell, or you think that's what it takes. I'm here to tell you, right, my easiest path I've ever followed to have 6-figure years, right, has been a path where I've chosen one product and I've just rocked that product all year long. Now let's talk about why a one platform approach is so important and so key, just like the one product approach. Is you don't want to jump out there and just be mediocre on 5 different platforms. Yes, I know there's YouTube, there's Instagram, there's TikTok, and all 3 of those platforms are really, really great platforms to be discovered on and to grow your business. But what I would say is focus more on getting really, really good and proficient on one platform and maximizing the formats on that platform. What do I mean by maximizing the formats? On YouTube, as an example, I can upload content like I'm doing now. I can go live on YouTube, which is another way to connect with people and to make sales. I can do YouTube Shorts, which is another really great way to create short form content that might help me get exposure. And I can also maximize and use YouTube Community, which is another way to speak to my community, right? Build know, like, and trust, and also make sales. Instagram has the exact same opportunities, and so does TikTok. They might not be the exact same, but in terms of formats, where on Instagram you can do reels, you can do carousels, you can do stories, you can go live. On TikTok, you can do the short form content, you can do the live streaming on TikTok, and TikTok now has stories, right? And so all of these platforms are really, really great to get discovered on and to attract people that would be interested in our products. Focus on just one and decide to get really, really good on that one platform. One platform approach is really great as well because it allows you to become an authority and to become a resource. Meaning when someone discovers you, if you put all of your energy into that one platform and creating content for that one platform, you end up building a bingeable library. And what I mean by this is when someone discovers one piece of your content and they want to consume more, they can go directly back over to your account, your channel, your profile, and they can actually begin to consume more reels or more TikTok videos, or in my instance, more YouTube videos. And I can tell you for sure that I have made a lot of money over the years because people have been able to find one video, like what I'm sharing, go over to my channel and consume more content. Time and time again, people have told me, Steph, I found your channel this weekend and I've been binging your content, right? Before becoming a customer, or someone's found me, during the the week and all week long, they spent time on my channel, right, consuming and binging my content. That's possible because I decided to get good at one platform. And imagine when someone keeps watching more and more of your content, right, it solidifies you as a resource, you as an authority, and they begin to build up deeper know, like, and trust, right? Like you're the person that they can feel confident in listening to and also buying from. So it's like you begin to build up a library of content that essentially sells your product for you. By being a resource in this way, it allows you to create a variety of different content that speaks very directly to your target market and begins to help them, right, in a variety of different ways when it comes to the product that you have to sell, right? So when someone wants to learn how to make money online, there's a variety of questions that they have. This gives me the ability to answer those questions in video form. And so when someone comes to my channel, I have a variety of videos, right, that again can answer their questions, shed more insight, offer inspiration, and offer the steps that it takes to get started in this way. And again, all of those videos, it helps to build confidence. I become a resource and an authority to that person, right, someone that's trusted. And so now the buying decision is a lot easier, right, for them to buy that, again, that one product, right, that I have to sell. Without a doubt, this is a faster way to build momentum. Why? Because we're leveraging one platform and we're allowing every stitch of work to compound on that one platform. So imagine if you did one video every single week on YouTube. At the end of 1 year, that's 52 uploaded pieces of content, right? If you did 3 videos a week, 150 pieces of content, right, that are working for you in this way. And then you throw in the other formats, going live maybe once or twice a week, maybe doing some YouTube shorts a couple of times a week, and then implementing the YouTube community strategy like maybe daily or a couple of times a week. Think about the volume of content, right, that can compound and work for you. That is how you build momentum. This is also a surefire way to eliminate confusion, right, overwhelm, and burnout. Learning how to do more and to accomplish more with less is the key, right? And that's what I've been experiencing for myself. Again, biggest year in business yet, and I work far less than I used to work when I was trying to launch new products, right, and just trying to spread myself so thin. Spreading yourself thin is not the vibe, but learning how to do more, earn more, accomplish more with less, absolutely the vibe. All right, we're going to break down and go through a 5-step strategy to make sure that you get all of these things set up for yourself. But first, I want to talk about why simplicity and consistency in this plan is so important. Very simply, when people see you showing up consistently, they believe you have something to say. I remember one of the first lessons I learned when I came online and I was learning all about like marketing strategies and platforms. They said, find people that are consistently doing the same thing. Because if they're consistently doing the same thing, it must mean that it works. So when your customers or your future customers come to your account, come to your channel, and they see you showing up consistently, giving up valuable content and information that's helpful and useful to them, guess what? They begin to build up trust. Trust is super important when it comes to people making buying decisions. It's one reason why I love leveraging video content, because video content allows you to build up trust in the same way, but it allows you to build up trust much faster. And then when it comes to your offers, if you're spreading yourself too thin by constantly having brand new offers, again, it's really hard to build up trust in that way because they don't know what to believe. What product should I purchase? And why should I purchase this product over that product? If you want to make it simpler, meaning that people can come to a video, watch a couple of your videos and feel confident in what it is that you're selling, and then go over to your sales page and buy from you, right? Then you want to follow this approach. If you want people in your inbox or emailing you asking, well, I see that you have X, Y, Z to sell, right? Why should I buy X over Y? What would you suggest? Like, it makes it so hard. And I only share from experience because I put myself in this position before. I would either promote opportunities and quit them for something else, right? Or I would have 5 or 6 different things that I would offer. And again, people want to feel smart in their decisions. And if you make them feel like I don't know what's going to be the best thing, or I don't want to waste my money, or again, a confused mind does nothing. And so you want people to feel confident because they will pull the trigger faster, which means that you're helping them faster and you're also making money faster and even more consistently in your business. And again, like I said, I'm an advocate for the brand new person that wants to get started in this way because I was brand new myself. And I wish I would have heard a message or a plan like this when I was first getting started, because I started off really strong with one product and a one platform mindset. But then I got shiny object syndrome and I was all over the place and I was in and out of opportunities and I was promoting a bunch of different things. My husband used to always joke and say, I don't even know what it is that you do, right? But all I know is month after month, you're doing something different. And so because of that, guess what my income did? My income was up and down and up and down. I had great months and bad months, right? I would have times where I made virtually no money and I had times where I made really, really great money. And all of that was in response to, right, when I was doing all the right things, I would make money. When I was, again, stopping things, right, to start something new, I would make no money, or I would even enter bouts of confusion in my business because I didn't know, like, what was the next move to make and why I should actually make it. So I share this message because I wish that someone would have shared such a message when I was first getting started. I wish I would have had the common sense, right, to implement such a simple plan, because how great I got at business early on. That's why I say, hand on heart, I believe if you follow this kind of plan that you can position yourself, right, to become job optional in a year. You can position yourself to earn 50K to 150K in a year. So much of our success online has everything to do, right, with focusing and blocking out all the noise. Because blocking out all the noise, right, it allows you to make progress. If you are constantly spinning your wheels because you're hopping around and you're looking left, you're looking right, and you're just all over the place or spreading yourself too thin, you virtually go nowhere. We want to make progress, and a plan like this helps you make that progress. And so this concept, I believe, is brilliant because it means you don't have to master a gazillion things in order to get set up and to get going. All you got to do is pick one product, one platform, right? Follow a plan. And like I said, hand on heart, I really believe 50K to 150K in the next 12 months can become very, very doable. All right, let's run down the step-by-step strategy for you to follow to put all of this in place for yourself. The very first step is to pick your one product. Pick a product that you are passionate about and pick a product that also speaks to the desire of your target market. So in my instance, I sell a digital marketing course that comes with master resale rights. I actually sell an entire community. And the reason I sell it is because it helps my target market learn the business of online business. It helps them learn these digital marketing skills that help us to make money online. It helps my target market in getting set up so they can successfully make money online, right, with everything that they need. And it also offers the mentorship and the support so that no one has to go into this all by themselves. So as you can see, even with that, you can tell I'm passionate about it, and you can tell closely akin it is to the desires of my target market, right? It helps them get what it is that they want. And I know that it saves them time, energy, frustration, right? And also money because they're getting a full solution, right? Versus a partial solution where they have to go out there and buy a lot of extra things in order for them to accomplish their goal. Now, when it comes to this one product, I also want to talk about the importance on picking a product that matches your target goal, right? Your target financial goal. So you want to earn anywhere between 50K to 150K over the next 12 months. You likely don't want to sell a product for $12, right? It's going to take you a lot of sales in order for you to accomplish that goal. So you also want to think about the price point of that product, whether you're licensing a product like I did, or whether you're creating a product from scratch, or you're choosing something that you can promote and sell. So like in the case for me, the product that I sell is $500. So if someone wanted to earn $50,000 over the next 12 months, it means selling 100 or acquiring 100 customers. If they wanted to earn $100,000 over the next year, it means acquiring 200 customers, which a plan like this makes it very, very doable. The very first year that I hit over 6 figures in my business, I was selling a product for $1,000. And so I went into that year knowing that all I had to do was acquire 100 customers and I would hit $100,000. And so again, it made it really easy and it felt so doable to know that all I had to do was just show up on that one platform every single day, do what I do, right? Talk about my one product as a solution to help them, right? And that in 12 months, I just felt like, of course, I can acquire, 100 customers. I actually ended up acquiring more customers, again, because it was a very simple plan that I can actually follow. So the price point of your product, I want you to keep that in mind as well when you are selecting that one product. Step 2, you're going to pick your one platform. Pick the platform that you believe you can get started on the easiest and that you really have an interest in mastering. And also pick the platform that feels the most natural to you. For me, YouTube felt very, very natural from the first time I came online. I started seeing other people on YouTube, and for whatever reason, I just believed that I could do what they were doing. So in that instance, it felt natural for me. Over the years, clearly I've established myself as someone that's a talker, right? I love being able to communicate. I love having conversations. And for me, YouTube is just a really, really easy outlet to be able to provide useful, helpful content to my ideal person. I have tried short form content on Instagram and even TikTok, and I just didn't like it. It wasn't me. It felt very, very forced. All right. So in this instance, think about all of the availability of the platforms that will help you get discovered. I would say if you want to get a faster start, choose between YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, because the people on those platforms are very, very hyper, right? They're very, very engaging, and you can create content on these 3 platforms that can get you immediately in front of other people, right? The audiences are huge on these platforms. I believe there's over 5.1 billion people on these platforms, right? So they're already there. And again, like I said, they're hyper, they're engaging, and these platforms will help push your content in front of these people, right? So again, pick the platform that's the most natural to you, and pick the platform where you're like, you know what? I know I can show up on that platform pretty confidently, right? Again, don't worry about the learning curve. Everyone feels a little bit nervous or a little bit scared, or you feel a certain way when you first get started. But again, there are platforms for everyone, and we're all going to feel more comfortable on one over the other. And so if you're comfortable, it means that you can speak more compelling, right? And speak in a way that's attractive to your target market. So think about that as well. And I know when I was trying the short form content, I just felt like I couldn't show up in a way that allowed me to communicate the most effectively to my target market. And so that's why I came back to YouTube. So I want you to think about those things as well when you are deciding on that one platform. Okay, step number 3, now you're going to create consistent, value-driven, and sales-driven content on that one platform. So it's not necessary that you create daily content, again, depending upon the platform, but you do want to establish a routine for your content creation. All right. The way that you establish a routine is very, very simply just make your mind up how often you're going to create content on that platform and then stick with it. So let's say you decide upon YouTube and you say, I'm brand new to YouTube. I have no audience. I'm just getting started and I want to really get myself out there. So I want to upload 2 videos a week. Establish what 2 days you're going to create and upload those videos, and then just stick with it. You got to treat it like a job. So if you say, I'm going to upload a video on Monday and upload a video on Tuesday, then you upload a video on Monday and you upload a video on Tuesday. You create the provisions to pull it off, all right? That's the only way, right, that you're going to position yourself to hit your goal of $50,000 to $150,000. This part right here is so super important, because we can have the product and we can choose the platform, but unless we now create that value-driven and sales-driven content, no one's ever going to become aware of us, and that leads us no opportunity to sell the product that we're selling. On platforms like Instagram and TikTok, right, you might decide upon daily content because that's just the way those platforms are equipped. People are accustomed to creating, a reel a day or 2 or 3 reels a day or a carousel a day. On TikTok, people are accustomed to uploading and creating content on a daily basis. Again, those platforms are different. But I think the bigger idea around this strategy is not necessarily having to create content on a daily basis, as it is wanting to be discovered on a daily basis by brand new people and reconnecting with your existing audience on a daily basis as well. And then you have to step back and ask yourself, what's going to help me get that job done? And then you create a routine around that, right? That's going to begin to build towards that. When you start creating content, no, you might not be in a place to be discovered every single day because you're starting from scratch and you're building. But again, you're going back to the whole idea is I'm building a library, right? So if I stick to this routine of 2 videos a week, or a reel a day and a carousel a day, or a TikTok a day and a, whatever a day, like if you know you're sticking to a routine, then by the end of your first month that you actually have a nice little library. And where people might not have been discovering you on a daily basis, if you rock steady with this plan, you will reach a point where you have so much content, right, that people are being able to discover you on a daily basis. What's so powerful about this whole idea is, I'm going to use YouTube as an example because I know it well, is that when you create volume of content over time, and someone discovers like your video for the very, very first time, they might go back to your channel and binge more content, as we talked about earlier. But what's bigger than that is, even if they don't go and binge more content, when they come off of YouTube and they go back on YouTube, the likelihood is that YouTube is going to place another piece of your content in front of them, right? That's really, really exciting, right? And that's what all of these platforms essentially do. Right? And so the more content that you have over time, the platform will have more pieces of content to put in front of people, right, as they come back on the platform, right? And they'll have more pieces of content to push out on the platform so brand new people can discover you, right? Like, that's how this all works. So I think when you understand the bigger picture, right, you understand it's not about creating that one viral piece of content, right, that, helps a million people discover you. No, we would rather have the consistency of every single day, a handful of brand new people discovering us and allowing that to grow and compound over time. Again, that's why consistency when it comes to your content is so important, especially when you are not doing this as a hobby, but you're doing this to be very, very intentional around your goal of earning 50 to 150,000 over the next 12 months. All right, step number 4 is we want to make sure with this kind of goal, especially, that we are being very intentional in every piece of our content to give call to actions. We want to make sure, whether it's a video, whether it's a reel, whether it's a carousel, whether it's on TikTok, that in our content, at the end of our content, that we're letting our viewers know where to go to learn more about the product that we are selling. On YouTube, that could be, look down below in the description, right? On another platform, it could be click the link in the bio or click the link in my profile. You want to make sure that people know where to go to learn more about the product that you are selling. Again, think about how this compounds. Remember, I said we're creating a library. We want to create a bingeable library. And if someone is binging our content and at the end of every single video or somewhere within the video, we're letting them know where to go to learn more about the product that we're selling to help them with what they want, right? That compounds. That's a sales message or a sales invitation in every single piece of content that we create. Now, you don't have to be salesy, right? And I don't want to really have that conversation here because it really is a non-factor. When you're doing all of this for the right reason, because you really want to help people, right? The logical choice is to let them know where they can go to buy the product that's going to be able to help them with their big desire or with the transformation that they want. If they don't know that you have something they can buy, the likelihood of them fishing for the information, right, is slim to none. So you want to make sure you're very intentional about giving those call to actions in every piece of content that you create, because again, this will compound and it will simply make you more money. From my own experience, like, I feel bad by not sharing this, so that's why I got to make sure that I insert this. But I have people all the time that tell me they have purchased directly from one video. And they said, like, Steph, I knew that I was going to buy as I was watching your video. Like, that's the frame of mind, right? That your content can put people in when you're creating it for the right reasons. And when they know that your video or your content is not just informational sake, but you in fact have something to sell. So again, another plug, right, for my digital product is that these are all things that have to be learned. Right? So when I say you don't have to be salesy, like, I'm never salesy, but at the same time, when people consume my content, they always know that I have a thing to sell that can help them. And I believe this plays a really big role in why someone can consume my content and already know that they're going to buy. And so imagine being able to create a video and that one video getting in front of someone and then that someone deciding to make a purchase, right? And that's $500 in your pocket just like that. So when you create content in this way with this understanding and you're very, very intentional, right, it will help you make money a lot faster inside of your business. But more importantly than faster, it'll help you make money consistently inside of your business because all of the content that you will create will be created in this way. Step number 5, I know you've heard this before, right? But I want you to hear it again, and I want you to take it in differently this time and make it really, really personal. With step number 5, you have to be patient and you have to be persistent. Make up your mind, there is no quitting. One of the things I always told myself when I was first getting started was failure was impossible. Like literally, when I was doing the work in my business, like as a brand new person, I didn't conceive. I couldn't see how failure was even possible. I didn't see how I could be doing something every single day and that failure could be a possibility. And so because I thought that way, I kept showing up doing the work, and guess what? I locked in my success. Right? I've shared this before. Like my business has been peaks and valleys because I did make mistakes. But even in all of my mistakes, I was always taking action. I always had the intention and the focus of making money. Now I've discovered clearly, right, an easier way to make money and to get these levels of results, right? But I'm saying if in your mind, failure is not an option and success is the only outcome, then you will rock steady with the plan. You will trust the process long enough and you will keep doing the work until. So the hardest part of achieving a goal like 50K to 150K in the next 12 months, right, is rocking steady with the plan that you put on paper. You've got to take the plan from paper and you've got to show up every single day working and fulfilling that plan. Please just make up your mind that failure is not an option, giving up is not an option, and we're not giving ourselves any kind of stipulation of 30, 60, or 90 days. That we're going to do the work and we're going to do the work and work the plan until. Steph, what do you mean until? It means you're just going to keep working the plan, right, until you get the outcome that you desire. I believe ultimate failure is only when you give up, you walk away, and you turn your back on what it is you say that you want. As long as what you want, right, is your vision, you keep seeing it and you keep working the plan, like I believe ultimately for any of us, right, that plan will get you the outcome. So seriously, trust the process and your efforts will start compounding, leading to your income compounding, right, faster than you could possibly imagine. I always tell people, right, like it would blow your mind how much you could accomplish and what you could begin to make happen for yourself, right, if you were just as consistent as the results are that you desire, right? Steph, what does that mean? If you want to get to a point of making daily sales in your business, or you want $150,000 over the next 12 months, like what are you willing to give in trade for that? As bad as you want that goal, right? Work your plan like with that same energy, with that same desire, with that same focus. You focus on your plan, the outcome becomes certain. I really hope that you decide to make this plan a personal plan for yourself and that you decide to work this plan, because I truly believe this level of income, this level of outcome is available for anyone that truly desires it and puts a plan in place to work it. This plan that we outlined today is going to help you get started faster. It's going to help you avoid frustration. It's going to help you have more fun inside of your business. It's going to help you focus and stay committed, and it's going to allow your efforts to stack and to compound to help you in getting the desired results that you want faster and with more certainty. If you are just getting started and what I shared about my own product that I sell sounds appealing to you, like you believe it would be a great help in this journey of helping you learn how to make money online, helping you learn the business of online business, helping you learn these digital marketing skills. If I have talked about things where you know they sound like a good idea, like you know you need to learn a platform and you don't know how to create content, but you know how important content is to your business, and essentially like you want to learn how to do all of these things and maybe you don't want to go a hard way, I'm going to drop the link down below for the digital marketing course that I sell. Not only is it an opportunity for you to learn everything you need to learn about making money online and setting yourself up for online business success, but it also comes with a license. So if you don't have that one product, right, that you want to sell, you can get started the same way that I got started many years ago. It wasn't this product, but I got started with a learn and earn product. I first learned from it, and then I got to turn right back around and I began to sell it. And because I didn't have to focus on a gazillion things and all I had to focus on was that one platform and creating content on that one platform, it enabled me to make my first sale on day number 3 and 28 sales in my first 30 days. And it just so happened that I wanted to learn how to make money online. I had no idea what I would sell. And I love the idea that it gave me a ready-made product that I could begin selling instantly. And that's exactly what I offer to this day, except for it's way more savvier, right? So you have an opportunity to learn the business of online business and develop these amazing digital marketing skills. And then you have a ready-made product that you can begin selling that's also priced appropriately for this level of goal. You'll be able to earn $500 every single time you sell it to another person. So if you can envision yourself putting together this plan, working this plan, right, and also having a ready-made product as well as the mentorship and the support every single week to help you on this journey. Like if you're liking my energy, right, you love my vibe, and you would love my help on this journey, you get my mentorship every single week to help you in putting this all together and helping you to stay the course, right, to get the outcome that you desire. So I'll drop the link down below in the description. I hope that you are leaving entirely better, but most of all, I hope that you decide to work this plan for yourself.